Hey there, Chelsea here, MonarchAlley. I am a vintage lover, thrifter, and part-time reseller, and today I have a very exciting thrift haul collaboration to do. I am a part of Becky Park on Poshmark's YouTube mentorship group, and I'm really fortunate to be a part of it because I've learned so much from Becky and the other members of the group, and also because we get to do fun things like this, like do collaborations where we're all dropping a very similar type of video with different angles, perhaps. So today's video is to try to see if a thrift trip and the potential profits that I'll get reselling those items can help pay for a part of my vacation. That's right, I've talked about it a couple times on my channel, but if you're new here, I'm getting ready to go to Colorado. In fact, the day that this video drops, I will be like 2 days away from a road trip to Colorado, and I am beyond thrilled. So my goal is to see if I can pay for the gas to get there. That's right, we are driving 15 hours in a truck with my 2 kids and my mom to Colorado. So the goal is to see if I can cover the cost of gas, and as a bonus, I would love to cover the first night of hotel fees. We don't even know where we're gonna stay because we don't know if we're gonna drive all the way through, if we're gonna stop over in Kansas somewhere. We're really playing it by ear. So anyway, I'm estimating the gas to be about $300 to $350 to get to Colorado. So that's kind of what I'm trying to cover with this thrift trip that I have today. And then if I can get the bonus, $150 for a hotel, then I would feel really good about reselling, paying for my family's vacation. I mean, that's a really huge chunk of the cost right there. So I'm really excited to share with you today some kind of vlogger style videos of my thrift trip, and then also the haul where we kind of break down what I picked up, which is a variety of items from hard goods to clothing, and kind of go through the costs and see what the potential profits are. We'll see what I can get. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so I am so excited because I get to spend the day thrifting alone. I took a little 40-minute drive to go to one of my favorite Goodwills that actually Tori, shout out to Tori, shared with me. And I remembered that on the way to this Goodwill that's like 40 minutes out of town, you can see tractors behind me. We're in the country here, Midwest life. There's a tiny little thrift shop that I always mean to stop into, but I forget, or it's closed, or it's easy to drive right past it. So I'm actually gonna pop into this little thrift store real quick before I go to Goodwill. This little place had a lot of items crammed into it, and I wasn't really sure where to go first. So this is kind of me skimming it, taking a peek. I think ultimately the organization kind of overwhelmed me. So I'm going to have to come back here to see a little bit more about what they have to offer. But hey, there I am in the mirror. I'm so excited to be thrifting. Can you tell? Okay, so I'm walking away from that thrift shop. I got a few things that I kind of struck out because some of their prices were a little higher than I guess was looking to spend, even though like some of them were comparable to Goodwill type pricing. Some things based on brand were priced up. So yeah, let's go to Goodwill. Here we are next to the Tractor Supply store. In the past I found some surprisingly high value items and some cool vintage stuff too. I'm excited. I was super focused in just really trying to find some items to pay for this trip, but I did manage to get a few videos to kind of show you what this place looks like. It's actually really large. There's a lot of inventory here to go through, so it can be overwhelming, but I definitely allotted some time to go through stuff. So right now we're kind of looking at the housewares, and I'm just giving you an overview of what this place looks like. Now, do you spot it? Do you see what I see? We'll talk more about that later. Now, looking at this New Wave oven, it looks really nice, but it was priced at $99, and it was half off, but that was still a little expensive for me. But just so you know, New Wave is a BOLO for sure. Let me know if it was a mistake leaving that behind. Here I am looking through some vintage trucker hats. Now, do I pick any of these up? Well, you're going to have to watch until the end and see the haul. All right, guys, I think I just spent the most I've ever spent at a Goodwill. So hopefully this will turn around enough profit to pay for our gas and not just me spending a bunch of money. $178. All right, as you saw from my videos, I stopped off at a really small thrift shop before I went to the Goodwill that is 40 minutes away from my town. It was a really nice drive, honestly, and this Goodwill never, ever disappoints, so I knew it would be worth it. But the little thrift shop that I went to, it was a little disappointing because of the pricing, and I don't know, I just couldn't get a feel for where things were, and I wasn't feeling going through their racks for some reason. I don't know, I had a vibe. So I only picked up a few items there, but I spent $7 that I anticipate making $50 off of. So let me show you what I got. It's really like 4 things. So first I got these plastic toy horses. These were priced at 69 cents each, and I got them because I have had some good luck selling vintage toys or just animal figures, and one of them said Greenbrier and the other said Marvel, and I thought that was really interesting because as a, a superhero geek, I know Marvel for their Marvel Cinematic Universe of superheroes. Couldn't really think of how a horse would go into that equation, but I picked it up because it's 69 cents. So after looking these up, I think I'll probably just list them together. I don't think there's really anything too special about either of them. So they weren't, the top brands, but I could probably list these for about $8 with $3 shipping, and I should, get some money back from that. So after spending 69 cents each, to then make, $8 before fees. Not bad, not bad. And at the end of this video, I will go over a cost breakdown of what the potential profits are of everything combined, subtract the potential fees, and subtract the cost of goods to see what, then my end result will be. So I probably won't break it down for every item. But yeah, so I got these horsies. That was just kind of like a go for it risk thing. I also picked up this super cool belt. It's a Levi's belt. It is leather, and it's got these great metal emblems, very Southwestern style, kind of cowboy style. I 100% love this belt. I haven't found a lot of comps for it, but you can see that it is, you probably can't see, it is full grain cowhide, made in USA, Levi's, and then it's a size 30-34. So yeah, this belt is rocking. I anticipate getting, what did I put down? I think I could get at least like $20 for this. Sorry for the delay on that. My notes are very this is what my notes look like. Shoot, crazy town. So yeah, I was excited about that. I love selling belts. And then the last thing I picked up was another kind of just try it out moment. That's something I'm really loving doing, is to take a few risks. And when you're only spending $1 or $2, it doesn't feel like a big risk. But vintage tools is something that Pure Hustle Podcast has been talking about, and I've always been interested in. So these did say made in USA. These are wire cutters or pinchers, or did I write it down? Side cutters. These are side cutters, and they're by Channel Lock. So I got these for $2, and I anticipate getting about 13 plus shipping for these. So not a bad flip there. I think there's money in vintage tools, especially made in USA. So I'm going to continue to look into that. So that is everything that I found at the first thrift shop. And then on my way to Goodwill, I actually did see a garage sale. So I saw the sign, I followed the sign, and I had cash on me, so I decided to go for it. I didn't see a lot at this particular sale, but I did find these 2 Star Wars toys, so I had to give those a go. Now they are more modern, and they do have a little wear. So I'm not sure what I'll get for these, but what I put in my notes is that I might get about, ooh, look at that. That's a TIE fighter. It's so cool. And there is like an action figure in there. So I think I'll get about $15 for each item that I picked up. And I spent $7 at the garage sale as well. So yeah, from 3 to 15, not bad, not bad. So I got that one, and then I forget what this is called. I do think it's an Imperial vehicle. Do you know what this is called? I forget. But yeah, so this is actually shoots. It comes with a little green dart that my kids have already, it's not lost, but they've been playing with it. So you can just kind of get it cocked and then push the button and it pops, and it's kind of fun. So yeah, this also has a pilot inside. So I was excited to try those out. They were marked 2016. So I knew right away that they weren't vintage, but they're large and Christmas is coming. So with a quick wipe down, I think I could make $30-40 total off of those pretty quickly. Now, I did pick up these Marvel rings at that garage sale as well. They might be difficult for my phone to focus on, but they are from the 70s. They're marked 1977. One has Hulk. The other has a character that I'm unsure of. It's almost a Captain America, I don't know, Captain Marvel vibe, but these are 1977 little party favor rings. I think I can get $10 each for them, and the person at the garage sale actually gave them to me for free when I showed them. They're like, just take those, that's fine. So that was pretty cool too, and what a fun thing to be able to list. I hope it really brings back some memories for some people. One category that I really wish that I could find more of would be shoes. I feel like the Goodwills in my area, they really don't have a lot of shoes. I don't know if we Midwesterners just wear our shoes till they're absolutely demolished or what, but I did find a few pairs that I should get some good profits on. I'm going to start with these really cute Tom's booties. Oh my goodness, I love the gray suede at the bottom, but then the wool at the top, the block heel, the very like kind of academic style. I think these are so cute, and when looking at comps, I anticipate getting 35 to 40 for these shoes, and I did pay $4.99, so that's a pretty good price there. The next pair of shoes that I got are these Dansko Sandals. I wish I would have gotten them tied up for you. Sorry. They have an ankle strap here and just this beautiful leather top with the cross band. I love this look, and they are heeled as well. And these I paid $4.99 for as well. And these I anticipate getting probably about 25 to 30 for. I should list these soon before summer is over, because I think those booties are definitely more in the fall fashion that people are starting to shop for. The sandals might be going out soon, but they just have such a cool look. It's not quite the gladiator look, but I love that vibe. So yeah, and then I got some kids shoes. I've had just such great luck selling Nikes like these. So these are some little toddler Nikes. I paid $1.99. I paid $1.99 for these. What I will do is take a magic eraser on the sole, and it'll get so bright with just a magic eraser. And oftentimes I do wash these before I do that, but these actually look pretty decent. So that magic eraser is gonna brighten them up, and I could sell these for $20 probably in a day. I've just had such great luck selling shoes like that. So from 2 to 20 is just phenomenal. I'm very happy with that. One thing I always look for are John Deere hats. I live in central Illinois where farming is huge, and John Deere hats can do really, really well. So that's what I'm always looking for. And in this lot, I ended up finding this John Deere hat. Now, it has a little bit of mark here, so I think I can wipe that down pretty easily. Otherwise, it's in fairly good condition. The one thing to always look for is the strap, working, is it functional? And then take a look on the inside, see, what that sweatband is looking like. You can clean it up, and people will still buy vintage hats even if there is some wear. But this is in such great condition. It has some kind of advertisement for the John Deere Maxi Merge 1 million rows. I don't know what that means, but when I've been looking it up, I think I can place it to be the 70s, given that's when they kind of came out with this Maxi Merge thing, and they were probably promoting it heavily. So I can't tell for certain, but I feel really good about that. What's really cool too is that the back of these hats, a lot of them actually say made in USA. This one in particular says Louisville Manufacturing Company, Louisville, Kentucky, made in USA. And so, if you're ever checking hats, you might check if there's no tags, you might check the back of the band there, because actually a few of these have information on the back. So this, guys, I don't even have this included in my final calculation because it might get me $25, it might get me $100. Yes, John Deere hats have done that well on eBay auction, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to auction it. And I'm gonna have to wait till I get back from vacation to do that, so the auction can end while I'm not on the road. But I think I might take some pictures and start it maybe the first day we get there. So hopefully I'll have some money in my pocket when we get back. Wouldn't that be great? One thing to note is that the bill is like a little wonky, but you just show that in pictures, if it's kind of slanted or bent in a weird way. I think I'll do really well with this one, so I'm really excited to see what happens. Don't worry, y'all, I have like 7 more trucker hats to show you, but I won't go in as deep of detail with those. This one is a Nashville trucker hat. It says Nashville Classic Edition. Not entirely sure what that means, but yeah, this one's not made in USA, it's made in Mexico, but it's super cool. I think in general for the rest of the hats that I'm going to show you a part of this like vintage trucker collection, I think I could get like $20 to $25 on average. Some I might get more, some I might get less. So that's just kind of where we'll place this. So that one's super cool. I love the like plaid detail and the gold sparkle. Very Nashville. This one is so cool as well. The Alamo, San Antonio, Texas. This one also has a little wear, so I'll see if I can fluff it up, but otherwise super happy with this. Let me look at the back here. Yeah, a lot of them have different tags and different brands, so that'll be fun to look up as well. One thing I do know about hats is that people do care about the brand of the hat, so always make sure to list what brand it is, even if you're not sure if it's popular or valuable, because it could be something that someone's looking for. Okay, this next one is my absolute favorite. I honestly don't know if I can sell it, guys. It is a Kennedy Space Center hat. Look at that space shuttle over the Earth. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. One thing to note about this is it has the cord. So that's something that if I do decide to list it, I can put in the features because people are looking for that. I also love the stitch detailing on the bill. This one, I don't even know if it was worn that much. You know, like it just looks so good. Oh, I can't believe it. So each of these hats were $2 each. Look at this, USPS rocking the express mail next day service. We've got an eagle, a cityscape, and a moon. I don't even know what to say about this, y'all. This is just absolutely perfection. So, so cool. US mail hat. But don't worry, there's another one. If blue's not your color, perhaps this, you know, kind of cream straw looking hat will work for you. I love this express mail eagle hat. It says, when we say overnight, we mean overnight. Oh my God, it is absolute perfection, especially for us resellers who rely so heavily on the postal service. To be rocking one of these hats would be so cool. So that's almost all the accessories. I have one more accessory and it is a much more modern piece. Ooh, just kidding. I have two more hats to show you, but I'll show you that in a second. So since I've already gotten this out, this was just a really nice condition Nike backpack that whenever I see like a really good condition backpack, especially if it's Nike or a brand like JanSport or some other brands that I know are kind of sought after, I go ahead and snatch those up. Now this was $5.99, not bad. I don't know why they price their backpacks so much though, but it's Nike SB, which is skateboarding. So these straps here are where one would put their skateboard and then you could put all your gear on the inside. It's in such great condition. When I've looked it up, I think, let me see what my notes said. Yeah, I think I can get about $35 to $40 for this backpack. So that's nice. It's nice to have a few heavy hitters in the collection. I mean, obviously going from $2 to $25 with those hats is great, but to be able to go like up to $40 with some of these items is really gonna help us pay for our gas to get to Colorado, which is what this is all about. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. But let me show you the hats that I forgot about because they weren't a part of the trucker collection. They are more, well, kind of modern. First, I'll start with this Abercrombie & Fitch dad hat, baseball hat. It just reminds me of my youth. Like I graduated from high school in 2005, and I just feel like in high school and junior high, this was the look, right? So with the 90s making a comeback, I don't actually know if this is vintage, but with the 90s making a comeback, I just feel like this has that preppy vibe. Once again, that was $1.99. Let's see what the inside says. It doesn't really show a lot. It certainly doesn't say what year it was made, so who knows, but it's a strap back, and yeah, just kind of cool. And then, oh my gosh, these got me so excited as well, friends. And I actually have these placed for auction now to end on Friday, which would be tomorrow after this video is released. So if you're interested, check out my eBay store because I have two Bulls hats up for auction right now. This one is a very standard hat. It's just like a black hat, and the maker is Twill, and it has the NBA logo, and it says Chicago Bulls 1991, 1992 back-to-back NBA World Champions. Oh, the nostalgia hits hard with the Bulls. I mean, growing up in Illinois, like the Bulls were everything. So were the Cubs, which they weren't really performing as well as the Bulls were. And then here we have 1998 NBA champions with the Bulls logo, another embroidered hat, super cool. I love the gold stripe. And this one could be pretty special because it is by Sports Specialties, which is a brand that is sought after with vintage sports hats. So that's pretty cool. I learned that recently in another YouTuber's video. You know what? I'll drop that below because it really taught me a lot. and I appreciated it. So yeah, this hat is also up for auction. I have both of them starting at 20 just because I think they're at least worth 20. I didn't want to end up selling these for like $10, but we'll see what happens. This one has a couple bids already. I'm so excited. When I found those Bulls hats, I just like exploded, seriously. And then the John Deere, like my brain was just going, do. So much cool stuff. All right, so I'm gonna show you some clothing that I picked up, and then a real gem is at the end with hard goods. All right, I am going to kick off the clothing haul with some ultimate cuteness. This is actually not for sale because it made me think immediately of Emily Conway. Look at this little Charmander crop top. It is so cute. I really cannot stand it. It's just like a stretchy fabric. There's not even a size tag in here, but I reached out to her to see if she was interested in it as a gift because I just want to thank her for her awesome channel. I've learned so much from her channel. I get such great vibes over there. Like, I just really connect with the content that she provides, and I know she loves Pokemon and Charmander's her favorite. So when I saw this, I had to reach out, and she said, heck yeah, send that over. So I'm shipping this off today after filming this video, and it's just too much. It's too much. If I could find Pokemon stuff like more regularly, I would just be 100% dead, because I definitely grew up with Pokemon. I love it. It's so cute, and it's still so relevant now. Like, people are still so into Pokemon, whether they're playing the game, watching the show, or trading the cards. It's incredible. All right, so next I have a dress that I paid up for. So dresses are normally $6 at my Goodwill, and this one was priced at $14. So at the end of my time running through the Goodwill for 2 hours, I went ahead and looked at the boutique section's dresses because I'm just really interested, and I know there's money there, and it's something that I pass up. So this is a Rebecca Taylor. Oops, let me show you the tag. I apologize. Rebecca Taylor, size small dress, new with tags, which is a very big deal. The first thing I did was just look to see what it was priced at, and if you cannot see that, it was originally $176.98. then marked down to $119.97, Nordstrom tag there. And yeah, I thought, okay, even if I can get half of retail, which is kind of what you can expect, perhaps I could make $50 on this dress. And to go from 14 to 50, I am down for. So this is actually such a beautiful dress, very cute. I was tempted to keep it for myself for the wedding that we're going to in Colorado, but I wanted to make that money instead and then pick out a dress that was more fitting for the style I was going for. So yeah, I paid $14.99 for this. Now, the one downside that I discovered after I got home is that it's missing a belt. So that might bring my profits down a little bit, but I'm still so excited. It's such a beautiful silk dress, and I think this floral print would be great for a variety of seasons. I don't think it's just a spring dress or just a summer dress. I think it would be very cute in the fall as well. So I'm so excited to get that listed. That will also be a pretty high priority to make sure we don't miss some of those summer shoppers. Next, I have a sassy corset. Yeah, I don't know if this is a corset or a stay or what you would call it, but it is cool, and it laces up. Well, it snaps in the front, or not snaps. It hooks in the front, it laces in the back. I don't think it's a super high-end corset top, but I paid, where's my tag? I paid $4.99 for this. And I anticipate getting at least $20 to $25, especially because these are kind of in vogue right now, with Bridgerton being a very popular show and others. And then also Halloween is coming up, and there's so many cosplay and costume opportunities with a corset like this. So I thought it was definitely worth picking up. Have you ever picked up something similar? How do you list it? I don't know. How do you feel about it? Have you made some big money? I think if it were leather, I'd make so much money off of it, but it's kind of just a more standard look. So anyway, drop in the comments below, let me know. Do you source for Halloween and stuff? Do you get costumes? I did pick up another dress. This one I paid $6.99 for. It is a Lucky Brand dress, and it is so beautiful, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna show you Lucky Brand, size small. It's this burgundy color, and it just has these like cute little sleeves that are kind of a bell sleeve with some embroidered detail there. And I just think it's so lovely. I love the V-neck, and there is embroidered detail on the front as well. Yeah, I think it's like a midi length. I'm sorry, I'm not showing it off very well, but my goodness, I just think it's so lovely. And so I don't know, I think I'll get 20 to 30 for it. I couldn't find any similar comps to this, so I'm kind of just guesstimating, but it's perfect for fall. Like, I definitely picture people taking engagement photos, fall family photos in a dress like that. Get out in your prairie field, get the family together. Oh, it'd be so cute. I love it. Once again, I'm really lately envisioning like I'm putting a lot of personality into these pieces. I don't know if that's okay or not. This top, where are we here? Is I think a boutique brand called Marled. Have you ever sold anything by that brand? I sold a cardigan sweater recently by this brand, and it's just like really well made, just a green sweater top. I don't think my camera's picking it up very well, but it's kind of a light green, size large, and it has a really cute button detail on the side. So I was guessing maybe about $20 for this, but I got it for $2.50 because it was the color of the week. So instead of being $4.99, it was $2.50. And I just thought it was a really nice kind of transitional piece, that it's a sweater, but it's short sleeves. Tell me if I'm crazy. Next, I have a dress by UMG, which I think is also a boutique brand, but I've heard other resellers talk about it. Becky Park has talked about it as being kind of a brand with a following because they have just those boho vibes. And so I'm gonna shimmy on back here so I can actually show you this dress, which I should have done with the others, but it's got this like sassy fringe detail on the bottom, which I think is really fun. And it's just like a nice, like cream color, very basic. Like you could add some, like a real pop of jewelry to it. And I think it'd be really cute. So let me shimmy on back. I paid $4.99 for this, and I expect to get about $20 to $25 for it. Yeah, really cute. Once again, a good like transitional piece that it has fall vibes to me. Like you could rock it with like a wide brim hat and some booties, but then you can also put a cardigan over it and wear it with tights, and you're good all winter long. So I love pieces like that. I don't know why I don't dress myself that way, but I love it when others do that. Next, I have the brand Cut Loose. I have had a lot of success with their tops. I actually have a dress for sale by Cut Loose that's like no one cares about, but their tops have this kind of lag and look linen vibe. And I really like that this one is blue striped, and to me it has like a chambray linen look. It's a size extra large. It's a little boxy. It's a little short. Let me see what it's actually made of. Yeah, so it's 55% linen, 45% cotton, made in USA. So yeah, like I said, Cut Loose has done really well for me, especially on eBay, and I'm really excited to get this listed. Yeah, so cute. Linen, I really like selling linen items, and I think people are really looking for them still in the summertime and in the early fall. Next, I have some vintage denim. Yes, the best. I love vintage denim. I found these Lee shorts and I could not pass them up. These are some straight up like mom shorts. I don't know. Lee, these are, actually these might be a men's. Let me see. No, they're size 14 medium, whatever that means. But yeah, these are just like some perfect, great high-rise mom shorts. I got these for $4.99. Well, probably I think I was estimating a lot of my clothing to be about $20. Oh, maybe about 25 is what I put for these. Super cool. Usually stuff like that goes pretty quickly for me. So let's see if it's still on trend. You know, are people still looking for that? Now, in kind of like the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm also seeing some fashion vloggers post about like low-rise flared denim. So once again, we're talking 90s vibes here, early 2000s. So I found these Levi's that are low-rise. They might even be, what do they call it? No, they're not. They're just basic low-rise bootcut jeans. But I love the light wash. And then they're bootcut, but they have like a bit of a flare action. So I don't know. I feel like bootcut is usually more straight. What do I know, guys? But yeah, I think I'll get $20 for these, and these I paid $6 for. So not an awesome flip, but I wanted to try a different style in my closet to see if that's really true. Are people really looking for low-rise bootcut, or are they still wanting high-rise skinny jeans? What team are you, guys? Drop a comment below. Let me know what team you are. Are you high-rise, skinny leg, or low-rise bootcut? Oh my gosh, I can't with the low-rise. I can't. I've been there, I've done that. I don't want to do it again. Okay, so these were some vintage Ralph Lauren jeans. I paid $6.99 for them. Once again, they do have like a mom jeans 90s vibe to me. And yeah, I just thought they were really cute, like just kind of a straight leg. Yeah, let me see if I can, just kind of a straight leg denim. And these I think I will also get $20 to $25 for. I don't even think I looked at comps. I just kind of know where we're sitting at with these. And it's nice to have some denim ahead of the fall. Let me see, I think I have one more pair of denim and then a couple other clothing items. Oh yeah, I got these Wrangler rugged wear jeans. Very cool. I think I'm just into light wash lately, guys, and I hope it's trending. To let me know in the comments if I'm crazy for picking up these old worn out jeans. But these are just like some cool men's light wash jeans. I paid $6.99 for these as well, and I think I'll get 20 to 25 for them. They're size 32 by 29. Yeah, that's just like a 90s butt right there. Can you see it? Can you envision it? I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna check my notes. Yeah, I think I put 20 for the Wranglers, 25 for the Ralph Lauren, 25 for the Lee shorts, and about 20 for the low-rise Levi's. And jeans, in my opinion, are so easy to list too that they're definitely worth picking up because you have the size, a lot of times they have the style name on them, and then I go ahead and measure the waist, the rise, and the inseam. And when I'm taking pictures of the item, I go ahead and do my measurements and take a picture of the measurements. So that way, if I'm listing the item 3 days later, the measurements are right there for me and I can include them in the listing. Some people don't do measurements until it's requested, but for most pants and a lot of tops and all dresses, I go ahead and put the measurements because, hello, a medium is not always a medium. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the fit can be weird. All right, I've got a Spongebob Krusty Krabs t-shirt. I think I honestly picked this up because my kids have been watching a ton of Spongebob lately, and so it felt very cool. But hey, people are still talking about it. This is a size extra large, and it actually says 2020 Viacom International, so that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna look more into it, but I think this is probably a $10 to $15 shirt if we're being realistic, but it is so cool. I love that it has plankton. Plankton's my favorite. Who's your favorite SpongeBob character? Drop it in the comments. And if it's Sandy, well then you're probably really adorable. If it's Patrick, we know a lot about you. I'm being silly. Okay, the last clothing item that I picked up is this vintage swimsuit. Look at this gem, I love it. Now, at the same Goodwill in Clinton, Illinois, I picked up a vintage swimsuit that did really, really well. It was a little more like sexy, a little less cutesy, and I think I got $50 for that swimsuit last summer. So I'm hoping I can get 30 or so for this one. I love that it is the Jansen brand. That is definitely a sought after brand. I think, especially if you're leaning more towards the 50s, 60s, but I would call this an 80s bathing suit. I mean, what do you guys think? 80s, 90s even? I don't know. But I think it's in excellent condition and it's a cool style. It's definitely unique. So once again, gotta list that fast so people can rock this on vacation or just do a photo shoot by the pool. You know what I'm saying? All right, I have some hard goods, some housewares that are gonna make me a lot of money. So stay tuned. All right, up next, I have the cutest little piggy mug. Oh, look, it wraps around for that little piggy booty on there. Look at how cute this is. Now, there is some crazing on it. And now if you see, that's kind of like a crack under the glaze. They call that crazing, I believe. But it's in otherwise really good condition. There's like the tiniest little chip right there. But otherwise, it's really nice. I got this for $1.99. And on the bottom, it is marked Otagiri. So I looked that up and otagiri is definitely a thing. However, this mug, I think in this condition will probably get me around $7 or $8. But there are other items by this maker that do pretty well. So it might be something to look out for, but hello, who cannot pass up this adorable chunky little pig mug? Too cute. I try not to sell too many individual mugs anymore, but sometimes I just can't help myself. Next, I have some really cute vintage books. So I'm going to put these as a set when I sell them, but look at the graphics on these. I just think they're so beautiful. This one is called Toby Tyler. This one is called East of the Sun and West of the Moon. Really love the imagery there with the castle. And then this one is called The Little Lame Prince. So I think that these would do really well as a set. I'm thinking probably about $20 for them shipped. So not a huge profit, but I think they were $1 each at this Goodwill. And they are like a heavier print. And I don't know, they just look like they've never been like red, you know, they look brand new. So yeah, I thought this would be great for nursery decor. So I'll probably put some tags in there, you know, like the colorful nursery decor, children's book tags, and just see what this gets. But I'm hoping to get $20 for the books. And then the last thing that I picked up is something that you probably saw in my Thrift With Me video before the haul, where I was sharing, you know, some kind of walkthrough vids. I found a Corningware Vision set of glass cookery. I don't know what you call it. And I am thrilled beyond thrilled because I will show you, let's see, I have sold something similar to this for about $20 on its own. And I have 6 pieces and 2 lids. So that would count as an 8-piece set. When I look online, well, let me show off what we have and then I'll tell you what I think I'll get for this. So this one was $2.99. I think most of them were $2.99. The larger one was $3.99. This little one, was $1.99. This bowl was $2.99. So we're at $8. This dish was $2.99 as well, so we're at $11. And then I have, I guess, like a skillet, all in excellent condition. I haven't found any chips or anything. That was $2.99. So what are we at, 14? Ooh, I hope I'm mathing it. YouTube, so help me out. And then this big one was $3.99. So where are we at, $18? I'm gonna round up, I'm gonna say I spent $20 on this entire set of Corning USA amber glass cookware, and I'm pretty confident to say that I could get $125 plus shipping for this entire set. Let's get, like, that's kind of crazy. Let's say maybe $100 plus shipping, but still to go from this like $18 to $20 set to $100 on eBay, that would be phenomenal and pay for a lot of my trip. So I'm really excited about this find. I see Hustle and Hooks sell these sets all the time, and they definitely express that it's easier to ship them all together in one package instead of sell them individually, and then you can get like a really good price for the entire set compared to selling them individually. So I'm so excited to list this. Like, I want to wash these and list them right now. I'm so stoked. Now, shipping it will be a challenge. But are we afraid of these challenges? No, friends, we're not afraid of these challenges. We just gotta make sure we have a box ready and a whole lot of bubble wrap and packaging supplies, and it'll be fine. I've done a couple shipping videos where I share ways that I do this. So whenever this sells, I'll probably go ahead and make another video showing me shipping it to let you know how I process that. But anyway, I'm looking so forward to overcoming that obstacle, because that will mean that I have made $100 or more on eBay, and that's a pretty good feeling. So next, I'm going to go over all the numbers for all of this, and we'll see if I'm going to pay for the first leg of our Colorado trip. Let's find out. All right, so as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm estimating gas to cost about $300 to $350, and then the bonus would be if I can pay for the first night hotel stay as well, which we'll say $150. That's probably on the lower end, but it is what it is. Okay, so my cost of goods for this haul from all 3 stops is $169. That's my cost of goods that I've put into this. My estimated profits are $833. I am so happy about that, if you cannot tell from my face. So that means that if I make, and I will say that the estimated $833 does not include the 3 hats that I plan to auction, which are the 2 Bulls hats and the John Deere. So let's say I make another $100 from those hats, then my estimated profits would be $933. But I did not even put those into the equation since I'm not sure what to do with them. So I'm gonna start it back over. I don't usually go over numbers in such a way. So my estimated potential profit would be $833. The estimated fees, I took a 20% off for fees. Now, when you sell on Facebook Marketplace, the fee to sell the items is only 5%. When you sell on eBay, it's about 12%. When you sell on Poshmark, it's 20%. So what I just did was take 20% off that $833 to get to $166. Now, fingers crossed that items will sell on the platforms that have lower listing fees, but I can't guarantee that. So I'm just taking it all off of that higher Poshmark percentage to really give myself some cushion here. So $833 potential profit, minus $166 potential fees and minus the $169 cost of goods puts me at $498 to pay for my trip. So I don't know how I did it, guys. That's like exactly the amount I need for the gas to get to Colorado and then potentially that first night hotel stay. Like, I cannot believe that going shopping is going to pay for my family's vacation, at least a portion of it. Now, the remainder of the week, that's another story. Luckily for me, I'll be in Colorado where there are some wonderful bins from what I hear, and I'm going to do some more thrifting and definitely try to pay for that trip. But what I will say is reselling has made a huge impact and has paid for so much for my family and also has already paid for so much from this trip. I booked the Airbnb using the money that I've saved up from reselling, and now our gas will be paid for as well. Of course, these items have to be listed still and, purchased, but it still all goes into the same pot. And I just am totally blown away that this is reality. This is part-time for me. I work full-time, so that means my full-time money can just go into the normal everyday stuff, and reselling really provides some pretty huge opportunities for my family. So that's what I have for you today, folks. I hope that this was valuable for you. I hope you learned some new BOLOs, some items to look out for, and more than anything, I hope that you go and find all those other videos that we're collaborating in. I'll have them in the description below, and we're all going to be, I think I'll make a playlist for us. It'll be really easy to find all these videos and see what others are trying to pay for and what they pick up. It's always really fun to see that. Drop a comment below if this was valuable to you, and I would love it if you could like and subscribe as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.